Hi family, I want to address the issue. It's like incompetent people aren't really like able to understand unless you explain it to them like a kindergartner. Okay? So basically the Lord's showing me like, okay, well, He'll use your circumstances and give me things in my life so that I can come and talk to you. So that I can come and relate to your situation so I can walk you through what's going on. So there's some people that are in a surrounding situation where it's like they keep doing stuff wrong, and the people that are surrounding their situation tell these people they're never doing anything wrong. Okay? And here's why. Okay? The reason that people are keep telling this person that's doing wrong that they're not doing wrong is because if this person gets better, they're going to be so far above them and they want to keep them down low. Okay? So they keep making it like, no, you're not doing anything wrong, because if you actually keep doing right, you're going to be so far above us, we're never going to be able to catch up with you. So they're like dumbing this person down, essentially, so that they don't have to become more righteous. Okay? That's the first thing. That's the first major error. And here's the thing, is like, the other person like knows, you know how we say like person number one and person number two, but it's not. It's like, because there's a group of people, right? Or like something surrounding your situation. And so God's like, the reason why He shows me like this person like is listening to these people is because, first of all, this person is a person that likes affirmation. Okay? So they like being affirmed by people that they're going the right way, even though they know like it's not the best way. It makes them feel comfortable. Okay? The second thing is because they're dumbing their own self down by measuring things in the world instead of in accordance with Scripture. And we've already talked about this issue before. And there's two topics we've already talked about. And that's why God is so frustrated, because we've already talked about these subjects. And whoever this person is that He's upset with, He's like, we've already been over these issues. And like, you're not getting it, or you're not putting it to practice, or you're not overcoming. And because you're just so used to being surrounded by people that make you feel good staying where you are. And He's like, and that's just going to keep you where you are and never to the goal that you want to achieve, ever. And so that's the first thing. And the second thing is, this is another thing that these people do. They initiate something in the spirit to test spirits. Okay? Follow me. So they'll make a plan in their heart, and they will infiltrate the plan in real life. And then what they will do is, once they've put the plan into action, to test and see the reaction they will get as to how they can move accordingly after, then they decide if they're going to keep like what they initiated in the spirit, or if they will take it back. Okay? And so I'm trying to think of how I can give you an example, because I know that that's kind of confusing. But okay, like let's say somebody wanted to test you, and Like, let's say a person that is used to evil ways, or used to being an abuser, or used to being a narcissist. And here is the biggest error of all. And this is why God is like, I'm done. Okay? And he's like, because this person God has been trying to purge them of being an abuser, of being a narcissist, of being all of these types of things. So the reason that they're doing these things, so like let's say they do something they infiltrate in their heart a plan, okay? Like, I'm going to trick this person, pretend like I am disrespecting them, and I'm going to see how they respond. Now, if they respond and they are accepting of it, then I now have the approval to continue in the abuse. But if they don't, then I will stop. That is evil. That is so evil. Because basically what they're trying to do, what their heart is saying to God is, I don't want to stop being an abuser. It pleases me to stay an abuser. And as long as I get the approval and the acceptance, and somebody doesn't do something to stand up for themselves, then I am going to keep abusing them. And God is like, I am disgusted by you for that. Not to mention that you're supposed to be one of my holy vessels. And if you are a person that has any influence in the world and you're doing something like this, then you're causing a great stumbling and a ripple effect throughout. And it's like, my holy people just, they don't act this way. They don't, actually think about like doing that to God. Like, just like, okay, God, like, I'm going to be standing before you in your presence on your holy throne, and I'm just going to see if I can pretend disrespect you, and if you're going to put up with it. And if you do, I'm going to keep disrespecting you, God. And he's like, hold everything. Your heart just revealed everything that you want to be. That's who you want to be. So I don't want to be in your presence. I don't want to be in the presence of somebody like that. So that person needs to take time to reflect in their own heart and figure out why they want to be that person. And then when they're at that crossroads, just know, if I want to be that person and continue to be that person, then I just won't be able to be that close to the Lord. And that will be my sacrifice, is like either me wanting to sacrifice being an abuser and actually be a better person that loves people and doesn't try to find ways to like have people accept my abuse, or like just like love people. Like, why? Ask yourself why. Like, what made you like that? Like, ask yourself hard questions. Like, what made you like that? Like, what made you like that? What made you the person that made you become something other than what God wanted you to be? What or who made you become that person? Do the hard work of figuring that out. See if you still want it, and then go from there. Because God is not happy. God is not pleased. So I hope y'all can figure it out. The Lord be with you.